The first kill in Apocalypse Z movie comes when the main character Manel and his wife are driving back home from visiting his sister Belen. They are having an argument, and during the argument they get hit by a semi-truck which kills his wife Julia. Then we fast forward to 1 year later where the world is still dealing with COVID, and in this movie COVID has gotten severely worse. As the virus gets worse in Spain, Manel's sister tells him that he must prepare and get supplies to survive. When Manel travels to a local gas station to acquire supplies, when he exits the store, he finds a police officer being attacked by a zombie. He attempts to help, but the zombie glances at him and rushes towards him. Just before the zombie is ready to attack Manel, the officer shoots the zombie, killing it and saving Manel, but the officer immediately after uses a gun on himself. Manel goes back home, and later the army show up to the neighborhood to evacuate and escort people to another location. But Manel's sister urges him to not go with them and to stay put. He follows her advice and he stays in the house while everyone in the neighborhood evacuates. Weeks have gone by and he has lost connection to his sister. While he's outside, he enters an empty house looking for food, but he finds an old lady just chilling in her house, waiting for death to come. He comes up with a plan to go find his sister who's in England. He invites the lady to come with him, but she refuses, and the next day she ends it all. He decides now to travel alone, but gets attacked by a zombie and kills it by shooting it with a spear gun. He later gets on a boat but runs out of gas in the middle of the ocean, and he gets saved by a group of survivors who are on a giant boat. A few days later, while he's on the boat, he becomes suspicious of the boat crew, so one night he decides to head down below the deck where he finds a couple of people tied up. He unties them, but one man tries to run and gets shot by a crew member. Manel gets held at gunpoint, but another crew member comes down and attacks the other crew member, killing him. He helps Manel and the tied up survivor escape. They get on a speedboat, and as they are about to leave, the tied up survivor gets shot and dies. Manel and the crew member barely manage to escape, but the crew member Pacheco got shot and got badly wounded. They reach land and drive a car through the city. Manel brings Pacheco to the hospital to cure his injuries. When they're in the hospital, they find a small group of women living in a section of the hospital. All of a sudden, some of the crew members from the boat find them and are hunting them down. Manel, Pacheco and the group decide to escape without being caught. As they try to escape, they get attacked by a zombie. They kill the zombie, but it bit one of the women. She decides to stay and not follow them. As they get outside and are near the helicopter, they maneuver around zombies and barely manage to make it to the helicopter, but it will take a while to turn it on, so Manel tries to buy time by killing some zombies. As he's killing zombies, the boat crew find them and try to stop them from leaving, but Manel decides to release a bunch of zombies towards the boat crew. The zombies kill all 8 of the boat crew members. The zombies being distracted gives Manel enough time to get to the helicopter. He barely manages to get on, and they are all happy to finally leave Spain. We had a total of 30 kills, 25 males and 5 females. The golden hammer for the best kill goes to the first zombie Manel kills. It's an okay kill. The movie doesn't really have any good kills. This is the best one. The silver pistol for the worst kill goes to the fool who was standing straight up in the boat when the crew members noticed him and shot him dead. Comment your favorite kills and your thoughts on the movie. Please like and subscribe to Movie Gods to be a movie god. I'll see you in the next one.